Hi Willowbrook artists, let's talk about backgrounds. Sometimes when we're creating a piece of artwork, we have a focal point and then there's the background. I want to show you a handful of ways that you can add color and interest for the background. For example, I'm using oil pastels and I'm creating patterns and shapes all over my paper, filling my space. I'm using a variety of lines, shapes to fill the space. Oil pastels are made of oil and pigments, and they will resist any liquid water or watercolors that you place on top of them. It creates a lot of interest, variety, and value. Okay, now that you've filled the space with shapes and colors with your oil pastels, you're ready to swirl, 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 get some water on your paper, and dip into the paints. You can drop color, or you can paint and wash over your paper with the watercolors. Now notice that my bristles are staying together when I do a nice clean wash. If I mix too many colors up, I will also get a brown color. So see, my green is blending into my blue, and that looks really pretty. If I need a darker color, I can go back and add more color. Even after this dries, you can add more to it. You're going to want to go into each watercolor pan with a clean brush. That way your colors will stay nice and fresh. Another technique that we can do is tissue paper. The colored tissue paper has a lot of pigment in it, so I spray my paper and get it wet, and then I place the tissue paper onto my paper. The wet paper allows it to stick a little bit, and I just set it down. Another technique that I like to use to create colorful backgrounds is using paint sticks. Paint sticks are similar in size and shape to a glue stick, but they are filled with a stick of paint. These colors can be layered over each other to create a lot of details and value. So I took my time with the paint sticks and I layered all the colors on top of each other, which adds a lot of shades and value. And the last color I'm going to put on top is white. It adds a lot of interest and value to my artwork. Another technique that you can use to create a colorful background is to use water-based markers. Most of the markers in the studio are water-based. That means there are pigments mixed with water in a pen, and I just add a whole bunch of lines and shapes, fill my paper, and in the very end, I'm going to spritz it with some water, and the colors will blend with each other. If I use too much water, the colors will blend and make some brown, because we know red, yellow, and blue all together make brown. But if you spritz it just enough, it'll look like tie-dye. It's really fun.